This is what we're making today. Northern smoked chicken. First, we're going to make a dry rub. In a bowl, we're going to add in half a cup of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of dry sage, and 1 tablespoon of mustard powder. And then we're going to give it a quick mix. This is a whole duck. I know it says northern smoked chicken, but that picture doesn't look like a chicken. It definitely looks like a duck. And the in-game ingredient says fowl, so we're using a duck, okay? We're using a duck. Alright, so next I'm gonna rub my duck. While I rub my duck, this is why I remind you to smash that like button and hit the notification bell for new videos. And if you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. It's at the bottom right of your screen. And guys, just a reminder, all my recipes will be on my blog on my website at chefmar.ca. On my blog, you guys will get the recipe with the exact amounts and a step-by-step written instructional. So if you guys are interested in a written recipe, please check it out, and any feedback on the site would be appreciated. After rubbing our meat, we're going to let this cure for 4 hours. Next, we're going to make a quick maple glaze. In half a cup of maple syrup, we're going to add in the juices of half an orange. We're going to give this a quick mix and then pre-glaze our duck. After 4 hours of being cured, this is what our duck looks like. We're going to give it a quick glaze and then take it outside and get it ready for smoking. Alright, so I don't actually have a smoker, so I'm making a makeshift smoker. In this aluminum foil log are apple wood chips. I emptied out my barbecue and turned it on to low heat. I poked multiple small holes into this aluminum foil log so that the wood chips will burn slowly, and as it burns, the smoke will be released out of the top. When the wood chips start smoking, we're going to turn off the heat and put the duck on the barbecue. We're going to close the lid and then smoke this for 1 hour. While the duck is smoking, we're going to make our potatoes. Guys, I have a confession. I'm using the exact same potatoes I used for my satisfying salad. Like literally the exact same potatoes I made 4 days ago. And if you guys haven't noticed already, I'm using the exact same clip. Literally the exact same clip. So if you guys want to see how I boiled the potatoes, I'll post a video on the card above. But for now, we're just going to pretend that I'm actually boiling it as my duck smokes. And yes guys, I did plan this to happen in the beginning of the week. I knew it was going to be a busy Thursday night because of Canada Day. So happy Canada Day to all you Canadians out there. After 1 hour, this is what our duck looks like. We're going to move it to the right side because the left side is heavily burning. I'm not too worried about it because the heat in the grill was only temping at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. This is sage, thyme, oregano, and parsley. What we're making here is a herb blend for our potatoes. And yes guys, this is the exact same clip that I used for my other video. So if you guys haven't seen my other video and you want a detailed explanation on how to do it, check out Mona's specialty, Satisfying Salad. I'd say the title, but I can't. It's German. Some of you guys out there are probably saying, man, you're so lazy, you're just reusing old clips. Look man, yesterday was a hard day. Just forgive me, okay? Just let it go. Let it go. Let's just pretend I'm cutting these herbs while we wait for the duck on the grill. After 2 hours, this is what it looks like. The temperature in this grill is hovering around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna give this duck another glaze. After glazing the duck, we're gonna rotate it just to make sure that it evenly cooks on both sides. We're gonna smoke this for another hour. While we're waiting, we're gonna pretend we're making a vinaigrette for our potatoes. So in a bowl, we're gonna add in half a cup of canola oil, half a cup of olive oil, a third of a cup of apple cider vinegar, a quarter cup of lemon juice, and a tablespoon of salt and pepper, and then mix. After giving it a good mix, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of our herb blend, give it one more mix, and our vinaigrette is done. After 3 hours, this is what our duck looks like. My original plan was to only smoke this for 2.5 hours, but after temping it, it's still temping rare, so we're going to smoke it for another hour. This duck was cooked a total of 4 hours with an average temperature of 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And finally, we're going to pretend that we're tossing our potatoes now and not 4 days ago, and then go back to our duck. After 4 hours, this is our duck. We're going to take this off the grill and then rest it on the side for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we're going to take the breast off this duck. We're looking for a medium to medium well. Some people like their duck medium rare, but for me, game meat is too gamey at medium rare. I prefer it at medium well, so that's what we're doing. I will say this though, the thigh and the leg on this duck is still at medium rare. I'm going to carve the breast and the wings out because they're done, but I'm probably going to take the rest of the carcass and throw it back in the oven for a couple minutes and then eat it for myself tomorrow. After carving the breast out, we're going to take the wing off the breast and then slice it into strips. Now let's play. Alright, it's time to eat. I've been starving myself all day for this. As you can see, the duck is a perfect medium well, and since we cooked it at such a low heat, it's still moist. After eating that, it's packed full of flavor because of the dry rub, but what I like about it the most is the skin. Usually, duck skin is chewy, but this one is very easy to eat. It almost melts in your mouth. And that's because we cooked it for a long time at a very low temperature. It's not crispy, but it is delicious. And as for the potatoes, I mean, they're delicious. Guys, you can make this recipe and hold it in your fridge for up to 2 weeks. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, hit the like button. And if you guys have any suggestions on what should cook next, please post in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. And guys, if you guys want to help support fund my recipes, please check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/ChefMar. Happy Canada Day and happy Independence Day to you Americans.